Mellow greetings, Tubians. Welcome back to Persona 4 Golden as we take a brief step away from the Forgotten Valley and back to Inaba as we still have a murder to solve. Now, at the moment, we are waiting for Naoto to wake up. Well, Naoto to come back to herself so that we can find out what the heck is going on. We've just had a pretty full-on day of socializing, if I recall. Is there anything interesting in the fridge? Shortcake covered with whipped cream. Sure. We're also trying to max out our stats. Apparently we got fat. I am okay with that. Let's see. So we've still got to work on diligence and understanding are our two that we need. So let's go read a book. We could go talk to Papa Dojima. Probably should, honestly, but I also want to get these books finished. Now, a lot of these do understanding, if I recall. There we go. Let's do this one. Getting them knocked out. Now that we've got the hyperspeed reading, we're getting through 2 chapter books in one sitting, which is fantastic. Oh, couple of days of rain. We must be getting close. Alright, great baton work. Baton work? Are we running relays or are we twirling? It's the most important part of a relay. We're running relays. Keep practicing. It doesn't matter how fast you run, if you drop the baton, you'll lose valuable time. Just keep passing that baton until you reach the anchor. It's fundamental, but difficult. By the way, the word anchor was originally used in a different track and field sport. How about a question for Tia? Which of these sports also uses an anchor? Well, tug of war does. I'm fairly sure swimming doesn't. Not sure about wrestling. I don't know that shot put does. Alright. Oh, Google. Which sports use an anchor? I'm leaning towards tug of war. Yeah, Google agrees with me. Tug of war. It's the person at the end. Generally, you would put your strongest or most dig-inable person at the end of the rope, so you can just really dig in and lean back and have everybody go against that one counterweight. I used to play anchor a lot. The player supporting the end of the rope was acting as an anchor and was thus called so. It crossed over into other sports, and so the last runner in a relay is also called that. Alright, one more time with Ronan as the anchor. Let's go. But I'm not good at running. There's a line from a movie somewhere that I've firmly held to my heart ever since I first heard it. It's raining, excellent. And that is, one should only run when one is being chased, so one should only ever run away. Yane wants to hang. Oh, I should catch up with her. I'm feeling badly about how much I'm neglecting the sports and the band. Kanishi's here, but he doesn't have a bubble. I don't really care about I at the moment. Diligence and understanding. Yeah, okay. You know where we're going, folks. You know what time it is. We are stopping at the bookshop. Any new books? Oh! Food fights! Yes. Sensei's friends. And Man God. I don't know what any of these will do for us, and I'm okay with that. I do want to have a peek, because I remember there's still a job we haven't managed to pick up. And now that most of our stats are at 5, I want to see Tutor. Yes. We need to max it out. Darn it. Alright. So, back. And once again, it's us versus the meat dimension. I know that this is a running thing. I know that we know the dialogue backwards, forwards, left, right, and center. I'm never not going to giggle at the concept. But this has 2 of the stats that we need to finalize, and it will give us some boosts, so... we will keep doing it until we succeed. I want to know what happens when we succeed.
Welcome back.
Hey, oh, Nanako actually doesn't want to hang out. Crops aren't ready. It's raining, so they probably want us to check the midnight channel. Alright, what is man god? Courage, we don't really need right now. Understanding. It's understanding and diligence that we need to raise, isn't it? So let's do this. Oh, this poor milquetoast teacher. Yay! That's maxed out understanding. Only got diligence to go. Midterms are starting on Friday next week. Are you guys studying hard or hardly studying? Oh, let's get back to basics then. Let's look at the world map. Take note that Japan is in the center of Japanese maps. Other countries center their maps in different places. Where would you find Japan on a map made in a foreign country? Oh, let's see. Amaki-san. No, I'd feel bad about that. So, Hanamura. What? Why would you not feel bad for asking Yukiko, but not me? Sorry, guys. Long week. I'm gonna stumble. We're used to it. And I love you all for accepting me for it. I don't even know what he's talking about. Do you know the answer, Ronan? It's not even on the map. I'm gonna assume by foreign he means American? See, the problem with this is that I suck at left and right. I'm actually just pulling up a map. So that's my green Joy-Con. Oh, you got it. I believed in you, really. Yes, in foreign world maps, Japan is placed on the eastern edge. Now you know why they call this part of Asia the Far East. Foreign maps are designed to be centered on the prime meridian at 0 degrees of longitude. Oh, I see. Thanks, Ronan. We're appreciated. The diligence we need to work on. We're so close. We're still waiting for Naoto. Hurry up, Naoto. I'm getting impatient. I have places to go and people to see, and I owe Rise a couple of hangouts because I've been neglecting her. Let's say hi to Kanishi. Does he have anything to say? Dad does deliveries. I'm supposed to watch the store. Okay, you got nothing new. We could go to the library and study, but we're already at max for that. There's not going to be anything interesting on the floodplain because it's raining. We can't go to catch bugs because of the rain. Our choices are basically to go home, study, because nobody's out and about. Oh. I've got to return people the things. or to go do the meatball challenge again. We might go into the center of town and pick up that job. I don't know what day the tutoring position is for. And a lot of those jobs have had a person locked behind them. Let's see if we can pick this up. We should be able to now because we got the... Alright, Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday nights boosts our expression. Alright, so we've got all of those. At this point, actually, let's do the capsule machine because we haven't done the capsule machine for ages and it only works on rainy days. It also uses up a whole time period for some reason. Yes. Dry ice. Oh, and chess keys. Nice.
And now the weather.
Ooh.
The week ended on a wet note as rain clouds moved into the area. As a result, a thick fog is expected to form in the Inaba region later tonight.
We're getting there. Which also means it's not going to let me do anything else. Will it let us harvest the vegetables? Yes.
They look yummy. We've got veggies.
Oh, we're not even going to bend over and do the digging animations because it's raining. What do we got right now? I still haven't worked out what the melons do for us, have I? Let's try it again.
Come on, grow.
Yep, you're so excited that you're standing there with an umbrella. Alright, I gotta go upstairs and watch the Midnight Channel. Nothing is going to happen, but hopefully we'll get a flash of a very angry murderer. Which also means, in theory, that Naoto will be talking to us tomorrow. I'm interested in her perspective on everything. Is she going to out herself as a girl to the rest of the class? No one is appearing on the Midnight Channel. Again with the thwarting. Meanwhile, in the foggy shopping district. Oh, a different angle. Damn it. Again? I wonder what's determining where the killer is standing. Is it where they expect him to be ejected from the television?
Are you feeling better now?
Yes, thanks to all of you. I'd like to thank you once again for what happened.
Don't mention it. But hey, your uniform.
Huh? Ah, yes. After contemplating the matter, I went with what I've been wearing thus far. There's no need for you to...
Hey, it's the Detective Prince.
S.
That's no prince. I heard he's a she.
Huh? You serious? If he's a she, then... oh, crap!
I'm kinda disappointed. But then again, there's something neat about it. Yeah, if you look at it a certain way, doesn't she seem pretty cool?
My, rumors spread so quickly.
We're on your side.
Thank you. But it doesn't bother me at all. There's no need to worry on my behalf. So please, treat me as you did before.
Didn't really get to interact with you enough to treat you anyway.
That aside, I'd like to discuss the case with you all. We're dealing with a kidnap and murder case perpetrated by someone lurking in this very town. And it isn't over yet. Let's go over the finer points after school.
Let's do that thing. We've waited 2 weeks for this.
First, I heard the doorbell ring. But when I opened the front door, I saw no one there. Just as alarm bells sounded in my mind, someone grabbed me roughly from behind and covered my mouth with something. Immediately afterward, I was put into something like a sack and most likely carried on the culprit's shoulder.
Wow, how could you remember all that?
The culprit seems to have used a chemical to incapacitate me, but luckily I wasn't completely unconscious. I had been expecting a trick along those lines, so I was somewhat prepared. And of course, I was desperate to gather as much information as I could.
No wonder you're an ace detective.
That ain't something to be proud of. You are too damn calm about all this.
Judging by their actions and body type, I'd say the culprit is definitely a man. I heard no conversations or voices, so I believe he is acting alone. It's after that things get murky. I felt a single impact, which I assume is when I was thrown inside the TV. But the time from kidnapping to that point seemed too short. It was a matter of minutes.
So you were immediately thrown inside the TV after being kidnapped. Oh, could there have been a TV on the side of the road?
Regrettably, my memory from there on is a blur.
I see. But man, the killer came right up to the door and rang the bell? That's just crazy.
I finally understand why you all testified that you couldn't recall much of what happened. Such a bizarre experience with mental and physical fatigue on top of it, it's only natural to be confused. And going by the surrounding circumstances, my kidnapping and everyone else's were near identical. There is no question that the culprit is the same in each case.
So, that Mitsuo boy who said he killed King Moron.
Everything makes sense now. I can't say for sure until I gather more concrete evidence. But Mitsuo Kubo's only victim was Mr. Muraoka. It was a copycat killing that mimicked the true culprit's method.
No wonder King Moron's death broke the pattern in so many ways.
Told you.
The question remains, though, as to how Kubo learned of that world.
He didn't.
That's it! That's what was bothering me! Mitsuo could enter the TV, right? Then why didn't he kill King Moron that way?
I believe he didn't understand the other world as well as the true culprit. Even though I can now enter it myself, it wouldn't occur to me to use it for murder. And remember, the previous corpses left no sign that their deaths had anything to do with the other world. After Kubo became wanted, leaving him with nowhere to run, he probably thought for the first time, what if I put my entire body into the TV? The bizarre condition of the corpses that caused such commotion is probably because they died on the other side.
And then got ejected from a very high height.
It's a simpler explanation than figuring out why the killer would risk disposing of the bodies in such a way. Which means their inexplicable condition of being hung on a foggy day wasn't due to the culprit making a statement. Much of our speculation could be tested if we could ask Kubo in person. However, I've unfortunately been taken off the investigation.
I can talk to Papa Dojima.
And I highly doubt that the police will believe any of this.
They really won't.
They wouldn't admit that it wasn't Mitsuo in the first place. Once you've said something on TV, it's not easy to admit you were wrong.
I believe the primary cause of my dismissal was because I raised that possibility to them. The police won't readily concede that they made false charges, all the more so if the accused is a juvenile. In fact, the overwhelming sentiment with the police force is to end this case with his arrest.
Even if it's possible there's another killer?
Those dickheads. I had a feeling that would be the case. Not that I trusted him in the first place.
But, Naoto, if you were that calm when it happened to you, couldn't you have, you know... I'm not saying you should have caught him, but isn't it kind of sad for an ace detective to go down that easily?
Goes gay.
To tell you the truth, I was really scared. I'm sorry.
It can't be helped. None of us could resist the culprit either. Don't forget, Naoto-kun is younger than us, and she's a girl.
What's being a girl got to do with it, Yukiko?
Oh yeah, that's true. I keep forgetting when I see her talking like this. You know, Naoto?
What is it?
You got balls. For a girl.
Regardless, I have no doubt that the culprit will continue with his attacks. We can only watch and wait for him to make the next move. But this is no longer a mere job or someone else's affair. I want to know the truth of why we were targeted.
I'm actually willing to bet that there is no underlying reason, or if there is, it's going to be something as simple and pointless as jealousy. It's, wait, I'm not content with my place in the world. Here's this kid on TV becoming famous. Everybody's interested in what they're saying, what they're doing. Why isn't anyone listening to me? It's going to be jealousy and discontent. It's not going to be anything like, I want to make a name for myself, or I want to become famous through these killings, or anything like that. It's... it could be, actually. We could be looking at a sort of Mercy Doctor situation. No, because he wants them to die. But then he looks like a hero when he actually solves the case. Nah, I'm leaning towards discontent and jealousy. Particularly if I'm targeting Adachi. He is not happy with being in the puny-weeny outskirts of the middle of nowhere. So yeah. I don't know what I'm saying.
Please allow me to join your effort.
Of course.
Thank you very much. I'll do my best, leader.
She'll be a strong asset to solving the case. It'd be nice to have somebody else on the team who has half a brain. We're only 2 points away, so we've got to be coming close to the pivot point.
Since I'm the king of the geniuses, I knew it would work out this way.
Ah.
Ta-da! Now Chan's glasses.
Thank you.
Are they blue? Yeah, they look blue.
They told me about you, Teddy. I can sympathize with your drive to find yourself. If I may help in any way, let me know.
You're gonna regret that.
Wow, what a nice girl.
The true culprit is still at large. I don't like the waiting. I want to go on the attack. I want to take the fight to him.
Welcome back.
Alright, I want to see what this tutor job's going to do for us, so let's go find out. Hey, Adachi.
Oh.
Sucks to be a grown-up.
Oops.
Oh, actually, no, we're going to talk to Rise. I should go tutor, but
Oh, Senpai.
we owe Rise. I tried last episode and it just didn't work out. I was just wondering if you'd come by tonight. This is a surprise. Do you have some time, Senpai? Let's talk. Yeah, let's chat. Yay, I get to spend time with you.
Senpai.
Remember how we shared an umbrella the other day? I thought about that in class later on and I couldn't help but smile. I know it's a cliche, but I think I always dreamed about doing something like that. What do you dream about, Senpai? A love letter in my shoe locker. You and me behind the bleachers, fighting it out on the rooftop. Oh, okay, alright. Which one of these is going to appeal to Rise? because I don't seem to do well with hitting my stride with her. I want to go with the love letter in the shoebox. That's my gut instinct. I feel like being too overt is not a win with her, and fighting it out on the rooftop feels more cheer to me. Darn it. Okay, alright. A love letter in my shoe locker. That's so cliched. Oh, come on. This is you we're talking about. That probably happens to you every day. Ah. It's strange, though. Sharing an umbrella isn't that special. It hardly compares to some of the embarrassing scenes and dramas I've been in. It just feels completely different in real life. Though that's to be expected, since real life doesn't have a script. We chat. Okay, we should get close to recess soon.
I want you to have it, Senpai.
Again, I hope you didn't cook it.
Good night, Senpai.
Good night.
Excuse me.
Too polite to wear a hat indoors.
Do you have time after school today?
Sure.
Did
I've got
something
midterms to study for, but that's fine.
No. Rather, I'd like to have a doctor examine Teddy.
A doctor?
You mean a vet?
The normal kind, actually. If you're free, I've scheduled a checkup for him after school today. A thorough physical examination might be a good first step in figuring out what Teddy is. And I thought it might be a good idea for the rest of us to get checkups as well. We should see if the fog over there or the power we've gained have had any negative effects on our health.
Not a bad point.
Since you all have been active on the other side far longer than I have, you should definitely be examined.
Negative effects? Don't drop scary stuff on us like it's nothing. But yeah, I never even thought about that.
I've arranged to have Kanji-kun and Rise-san looked at as well.
Wow, you're on the ball about all this. Are you sure you're not an adult?
Her height's a big giveaway, though.
Hey, they're a short adult.
Well, I'll see you all after school.
She's just as tall as you are, Yusuke.
That was just an ordinary checkup.
I was kind of looking forward to getting into some gigantic machine and being spun around.
Was there really a point to this? The doctors look confused too.
Oh, they're back. I'm very sorry for the wait.
I'm very sorry for the wait.
So did they find out anything about Teddy?
They did indeed. They found out that they can't tell anything about him. I even had them take an X-ray, but nothing came up on it. No matter how many times they tried, it would always be too blurry to read. A visual examination and standard palpations indicated that he seems perfectly normal. Since the machine could be malfunctioning, they told me to try another hospital if we're still worried about him. I felt bad for making them go through all this.
So he is different.
Yes?
Oh my, what should I do? They took a look at everything inside me.
She just said they couldn't see anything on the X-ray, you dork.
But at least they didn't find anything wrong with him, right?
Well, yeah.
Man, we know as much about Teddy as we do those personas and shadows.
Oh yeah, I tried looking them up at the library and on the net. Persona means something like another personality. And I think they listed shadow under the related terms.
Shadows are shadows. I think there's something that comes out of people. I can't really explain.
I performed my own research after the incident. Persona and shadow are common psychological terms. Of course, the ones we are familiar with don't quite fit those definitions.
Fair enough.
This is what was written in an unofficial project document that I happened to come across. A shadow is suppressed power, and when controlled by one's ego, it becomes a persona.
It becomes a persona? What does that mean? They're basically the same thing? Well, then again, all those shadows we beat the shit out of did turn into personas.
Yeah?
Who cares about the details? It doesn't matter what they are. If they get in our way, I'll crush them.
Still, I couldn't find any information on how they're related to the other world.
Oh, you gotta live somewhere.
There's so much stuff about us that we don't have a clue about.
There's some things we do know, though. I got a bunch of awesome data with me.
Yeah?
It's kinda embarrassing that I'm the only one who had personal details shown to the world, so... Ta-da! Nowadays, information wants to be free.
Did you just steal our medical records, Teddy?
Therefore, I'll break the ice by announcing the results of everyone's physical exams.
What? No, you won't! Give him to me now!
Ooh! First place in the shortest legs division is... Huh, who would have guessed?
It's not me, is it? Hey, what kind of things did they examine anyway? Look, if you're gonna blab at all, you might as well tell us the girls' measurements.
What? Are you a complete nutter moron?
Somebody hit him.
Sure, go right ahead. My profile's been public knowledge for ages. Oh, but my bust size is 2 centimeters smaller than they print. My agency insisted.
No! Don't say mine!
Aw, I bet guys won't care what size you are, senpai. And having modestly sized breasts like yours would definitely make it easier to wear a kimono.
What?
I love how blasé and comfortable Rise is with herself, with her body. Honestly, it's so fantastic to hear.
Oh yeah, Naoto-kun's in here too, huh? Let's see. Naoto-kun's is... Huh? Is this for real? Wait, isn't this measured wrong?
Anyways,
She straps
the
tight.
important thing is that according to the examination results, nothing's wrong with our health. So we won't be needing these anymore. I'm going to go shred them.
Well, thank goodness everyone's healthy.
You're right. Let's go home.
After all that, they found out nothing about me. I wonder what I really am.
You're Teddy.
Yeah, thanks, Sensei.
Teddy. I think that's Teddy to 8. No, Teddy to 6. Still haven't found a way to hang out with Teddy outside of these sorts of events, so...
Hey! If you don't hurry, we're gonna leave you guys behind!
Okie dokie.
Welcome back.
You can work as a janitor today, but we're right for courage. Should speak to Dojima, should check the fridge. We're gonna read a book. Do we have anything for diligence? Courage. Knowledge expression. I've already done that one. We could do the office work manual. Alright, I think the office work manual is going to be our best bet. It will be a 2-night read, but if that increases the output when we're doing the envelopes, we'll get a bigger diligence boost off that. I'm not that worried about the exams. We're at max knowledge, so... Good morning. Exams start next Friday, but I'm just not in the mood for schoolwork. The true killer is someone else. We're the only ones who know that. If we don't act, the case will grind to a halt. Tests are important too. I'm not saying they aren't. I'm feeling anxious. We're the only ones with the ability to solve this case, and yet we have no way to act. Anyway, we can only wait for the culprit to make his move. We must not forget to check the Midnight Channel too. This is a crucial moment. Will there be an event on the Midnight Channel before the exams? They've been really tight about not crossing that so far. Good morning, everyone. Guess what? We're going to have exams at the end of next week. I hope that nobody in here is being an ostrich and goofing off without doing any studying. Why did I say ostrich? Because it's a common metaphor for somebody who avoids inconvenient truths. It comes from the common mistaken belief that ostriches bury their heads in the sand in the face of oncoming danger. To feel safe, just because you can't see the problem, a sure sign of escaping from reality. Don't be like a fake ostrich. There is another kind of bird, though, that has a cowardly connotation in English. Lay it on me, Tyr. Brock? They better be chicken. Be brave. Tell me what bird's name means coward in English. Alright, that's correct. Chicken is a word for coward in English. There are many theories as to why. You know how you get goosebumps when you're scared, right? It looks like a defeathered chicken skin. Wait, then why are they called goosebumps and not chicken bumps? It doesn't matter. The point is you need to face reality and boldly prepare for your test next week. There are parts of the world where it's called getting chicken skin. And I will own the first time I heard that, and I actually think it was in a Pokemon game, it spun me out. I've never ever heard that particular term or reference before. I don't know if it's an Australian peculiarity. I've only ever heard goosebumps. But yeah, saying, oh, I've got chicken skin. It's like, wait, what? To me, chicken skin is something crispy and tasty that comes off a charcoal chicken, and it's the best bit, so you save it for the end. It's not some sort of fear response. Sorry, completely derailed there. Woohoo! We increased our already maximum knowledge.
Whoa! It's freezing!
Why are we getting together on the roof on a day like this?
Yeah, what's this urgent business about, Yosuke-senpai?
Great question, because I don't remember being told.
Seriously! I was busy handing out flyers at Juness!
Hey, I saw you hitting on girls just outside the school gate.
Was there some kind of progress in the case?
I need you guys. You have to help me. You're the only ones I can rely on.
There's a sale at Juness, isn't there?
Can you please keep this weekend open?
This weekend? Does this have anything to do with that event at the Inaba police station that's been canceled?
What are you talking about?
The idol Kanami Mashita was scheduled to be the honorary chief this Sunday.
Oh my gosh! The famous Kahneman is coming all the way out to the boonies?
You realize you're standing right behind Rise, right?
So she's taking on jobs like that already. I have been seeing a lot of her on TV lately. I didn't know she belonged to the same agency as you, Rise-chan. I mean, if she's coming to Inaba now, the agency's obviously trying to use all the fuss about me to their favor.
So what's the big deal about that being canceled, Yosuke-senpai?
There was going to be a big sale at Juness to take advantage of the event, but now it's down the tubes.
It's not a joke. The police took forever to decide on canceling the event. My dad's really in a fix now. He worked so hard to put this whole thing together, and I can't stand to see him like this. I can't just let it go.
I heard that the police couldn't prepare for the event because I had gone missing. I'm sorry. This is my fault.
No, it's not your fault. Don't blame yourself. But yeah, it does seem like that's what happened.
Okay, so you called us up here. What do you want us to do about it?
From the way it sounds, I gotta say, I don't think we can be much help.
I want everyone to help me with a bunch of different tasks. Rise-san, well, if you could, do an event at Juness?
You want me to substitute for Kanami?
So there's no way?
Is it really that bad?
I don't know. I may be his son, but I'm still only a part-timer. But my dad's being awfully nice for some reason. I think it's possible that he might get fired if this thing falls through. If that happens, I might have to transfer schools again. Seriously, what am I gonna do if that happens?
Singing and handshakes only. No autographs and nothing that I can't do as a high school student. Otherwise, I'll get in trouble. And I'll only do it if you all get on stage with me.
Absolutely.
What? Wait! I'm no idol!
It would be troublesome if people came to try to recruit me to be an idol.
Me too. I already have an exclusive contract with Juness.
I think you guys are worrying about the right things here. But if you're gonna sing, what are we supposed to do on stage?
I need a band, of course. I'll make this very clear. I can't use pre-recorded tracks.
Whoa, there's no way we can pull off something like that!
Are we all gonna end up on TV? Will the whole crew be the next target? Maybe I'll get thrown.
I have some experience playing the keyboard. My grandfather suggested that I take piano lessons when I was younger. I have one that I can bring as well.
You're up for this?
This incident is a result of my actions, after all. I will do whatever I can to help.
Naoto, thanks. If it's music you need, I have a guitar. Never really played it, though. Oh, wait, I accidentally bought a bass once. I think it's in storage.
How do you accidentally buy something like that? I bet you just thought it was another guitar.
Probably.
I should have some kind of musical instrument at my place, for dinner parties and such.
Some kind of instrument? Oh boy.
Then it's decided.
I play the trumpet.
I'll look for a song I can sing that can use a band arrangement. You guys get instruments and find a place to practice.
Got it. Try to pick an easy one, okay? All right. Now that this is happening, I'm getting fired up about it. Let's go ask if we can borrow the music room at school.
We're at school.
are we gonna do with these? I just grabbed whatever I could find that wasn't being used by the symphonic band.
What is that?
It's a gong?
It's a gong.
Well, duh. I'm pretty sure he meant to ask, what is that doing here?
I thought Chie might want to play that. You know, it sounds kind of Chinese-ish.
I don't think that's gonna really matter in this case.
Do I get to decide what everybody's playing?
Yosuke, try holding these!
Huh?
Maracas!
I see.
Yeah, you do look like that when you're fighting. Try summoning your persona while you're holding those.
All right. Persona! Wait, I can't summon it here.
I'll choose this then. Look! Isn't this like my fan?
I think she's convinced we're playing for a dinner party at the inn.
Come on, we need stuff like guitars instead of little backup instruments like these. Hey, I'll play the guitar. Why don't you take the bass? I can at least teach you a little bit.
Master! Oh. Okay.
Wait, do you already know how to play the bass? Because that would be awesome! Actually, I know next to nothing about it. Way to step up, partner!
Well then, since you two and Naoto-kun have decided what to play, let's put Kanji on drums.
Hey, why don't I get to pick?
If you're up front, it'll look like a metal band.
I think you'd be good at the drums. You're always hitting and stomping on things after all.
How does that make any sense?
Then I will take over all the charming percussion accoutrement. Hey, baby, I'll lay down the passionate beats that flow from my soul.
Oh god, Teddy.
So that leaves Yukiko and me?
You two, how about the chorus? There is a part for that. Singing?
No, can do. We'll hold something. Let's see, what looks easy?
Oh god, Chie and cymbals. Oh god, they gave them brass? Oh no!
Doesn't this at least look like a band?
Yeah, I don't think it looks bad at all. It's not doing anything.
Is this thing broken? I'm blowing, but the air goes right through.
Yes.
That's how it is for everyone when they start out. Anyway, we don't have much time, so let's start practicing.
What's with all the tadpoles on this paper?
Oh yeah, I don't know how to read music.
I guess I'm gonna have to transfer schools after all.
Aw, Yosuke, it'll be fine. Can I save, please?
Oh, welcome home, big bro.
Excellent. We are going to save and call that a night because we've been playing for a very, very long time. So tomorrow we will be back in a wonderful life. And we will be back to Persona 4 Golden on Tuesday, at which point hopefully we'll work out what the heck is going on with this band event thing, and we'll sit our midterms. And until then, this is RononTyr signing off, and I will catch you in the next one.